and they were coming over the ridge, and then we heard the voices. So now, we knew. So that's when we started throwing hand grenades. And they kept coming, and they kept moaning and groaning, and every time we'd hear a groan, we'd throw a grenade that way. We weren't using a rifle fire because it would have been ineffective. And that fight went on all night long, and they just kept coming, and we kept throwing. The morale was pretty bad at that time because all the ships were gone and all kind of rumors were floating around. It was all caves and grenades. And there was one day that the Japanese submarine came up right in the bay where we were. Everybody saw them. And they thought that the Japanese still had control of the island. And they fired a couple shots from their 3-inch gun on the sub. And we had a couple mortars, and they fired back. And then I guess the sailors figured out that we better get down below, and so that was the exciting part of that. So when we moved up to a top of a ridge, and we rested on the slope of the ridge. We got our packs and gears squared away because word was that we were going to go up to the top of the ridge and then charge down the ridge toward the enemy. Supposedly, we knew they were down there now. So when I get up there with my squad and we got the word to move out, we started down this slope, which was bare, and it was about 50 yards. And we ran down there, in a line, and I got to the bottom of the hill and found out that 2 of my men were missing, and later they had been killed running down the ridge. We hit the beach, we ran into a couple snipers. The dive bombers were dropping their bombs on the point, and we heard some machine gun fire, and I was a squad leader at the time. I think this might be the real thing. We were beginning to think that, I said, yeah. So that's about the time I thought that this was it. I hadn't really seen any action up until that time. Now we knew we were in a battle.